In today's video, we got Kanye, my big white turkey, some girlfriends, but first, I went to a stock sale. It was just yesterday, but I'm still gonna tell you about it. Anyways, first thing first, let me set the scene for you. I am behind the fence. Then we have the two cows. We're actually taking them to sell. We named one black and one brown. Pretty obvious reasons. Anyways, we kept trying to get them into the trailer. I don't think they understood the objective, but at the same time, I kind of think they did understand the objective, but they were just opposed to it. Nevertheless, we started shutting the door on them, so they had no choice to get into the cage. 1 hour, 8 minutes later, we arrive at the stock sale. Now, here's our cows. We sending them out of here. They kind of don't really know what's going on. This guy's putting a sticker on their butts. I don't know. Kind of like an apple whenever you see it, and it says made in Peru. That's pretty much what's going on here. Great camera work by KG. Do not really know what I'm filming here, but right here, we're trying to get them out of the trailer. They ain't really moving. KG with the stinking hand. Oh, look at that. Play a replay. Play a replay. Look at that tap. That is textbook. Now, I don't know if it was a late reaction by the cow or if maybe she just now realized it, but that was a watch and learn. Textbook. Then there's just this guy over here whistling. I don't really know what he's doing, but he looks like he's having a good time, so I may try it sometime. We dropped him off about 30 minutes early, so we decided to go out to some pawn shops and see if we could find any good deals on guns. First thing we saw was this little buck right here. Not much to look at, but he's a little bit. Then we found this elk. Pretty nice, really nice. Then we found this box, a few more boxes. Really shaky camera work, KG. I don't know what you're doing. And then we come up to the wall of guns. I just want to stop for a second and say they had some really good deals here. I'm lying. They didn't have very much of anything. Even the ammo was overpriced, but at least they had ammo. Am I right or am I right? Anyways, they did have a lot of blue jeans, though. So, like, if you were in the market for blue jeans, this was the stinking place for you. As for me, you know what? I don't wear 3XL blue jeans, so I was kind of just there wondering what was going on. Not gonna lie here. I was confused. Next, we get back to the cow sale. And this right here is a little bit of behind the scenes footage, okay? And that usually everybody sits up in the front, waits for the cows. No, I didn't. I went to the back and looked at the cows. Is that anything special? Not really. Anybody can do it. Here they are, dude. I mean, they're kind of just cows, and they're all just like kind of there. I don't really know what was going on here, but I kind of just took a picture and now I'm commentating over it. Pretty cool. Also pretty basic. I mean, it's kind of like a Roman Colosseum, but a whole lot smaller and built for cows. You may see those big bars. Those will come in handy here later whenever a cow tries to kill the man. Here's the first cow. It's small and it doesn't really... Hey, there's my uncle. Yeah, that cow really didn't do anything. Right here during this process, I was a little confused because, you know, nothing was happening. So I started filming my knee. Great camera work, KG. Love what you're doing. Fundamentals was absent here, okay? Here comes the cows. Okay, I was wrong. The cows are not coming yet. Here we go. The cow finally came out, and it's pretty much an exact clone of the last cow. Can you imagine? I just want to give a real quick sidebar right here. There was over 1,000 cows at this cow sale. Needless to say, we didn't watch them all. They were pretty much exact clones of each other. It was terrible. I don't know what KG's plan was, but I was mainly just filming the side of my cousin's hat. Probably not the best strat for making a YouTube video. Ooh, wow, look at here. Can you believe it? More clones of the same exact cow. They pretty much just run around, they bit them off, crazy stuff like that. Not much happens. They run outside, and then I don't know what I film. I think I'm just filming the ground at this point. Oh, wow, here's another cow. Same exact clone as the first one. This is where it gets interesting, okay? This is where it gets interesting. Remember whenever I pointed out those big bars, like this, literally this big around, spaced out this much, and then big old cables like this running through it? Those are there for a reason. This reason right here. This is the craziest cow I've ever seen in my life. She is a cow, which means, like, you know, she's a girl. She has had kids in her life. I'm not going to say that's an excuse, but this cow was not happy to be there, okay? She's about to attack the guy. Just wait for it. Here she goes, weighing him up, sizing him up, saying, huh, you want to fight? Huh, you want to fight? Yeah, you want to fight? Oh, no, you don't. I want to fight. And then she just continues to barrel her way through it. The guy gets tired of her. He opens the door, and out the lot she goes. That's pretty much it. Following up is literally the biggest cow I've ever seen in my entire life. This thing has to weigh at least 15,000 pounds, and I'm not settling for anything less than that. That thing is pretty much a school bus painted black being sold at a cow sale. If you try to say anything different, I'm not going to believe. Oh, and here's a picture I took, kind of exposing everybody, but it is what it is. So I go behind the scenes again, just trying to, you know, act like I'm doing something with my life. I go back here and I found this guy. He's a little cow. My camera work, once again, still not doing too good. Tip to self, and for any of you guys out there, aspiring filmmakers, point the camera at whatever you're trying to film. Right here is some textbook footage of what not to do. The cow was way over here on the left side, and I was filming directly the ground. Not a great strat, but I did see a cowboy, and then finally they're trying to get that cow to go through the hole, but he just won't do it. It could be the same case as earlier. The cow does indeed understand the assignment, yet it does not agree with the assignment. Finally, he just gives up. He just walks through the cage. A few minutes into my endeavor, I found this. Horses. Stinking horses. And I'm pointing the camera a little lower here. It's because I don't want to expose this cowboy. Until he looks away, and then I go directly into exposing him. Look at that guy, dude. That if his name is not John, then I don't think he even has a name. That was probably the coolest thing I've seen the whole time, okay? I'm a big horse guy, yet I've only ridden a horse once. If you check this out, you can see there's actually quite a bit of a team on the behind the scenes. There's a lot of people here, most of them sub 25 years old, just saying. I may or may not have witnessed one guy pelting a cow with a tennis ball. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't really know, but one thing's for sure, that boy was stinking accurate. And I will be honest, I think the cow was having fun too. In the upstairs of the barn, there was a ton of these spider webs without spiders. Kind of sketchy, don't really know what was going on. Kind of reminded me of Scarlet's Web, even though I've never actually seen the movie. Here we have what you call a stampede of cows moving sub 1 mile an hour. Just think about it. If you was out there in the middle, you'd probably be dead. Let's just face the facts. Right here at this part, my uncle was kind of confused because he brought his 2 cows, and he has not seen them since we dropped them off in the trailer. Once we decided it's time to leave, we start leaving, but look at this, dude. I don't know if you can tell, but they made these walkways for hobbits. 4 foot tall, max. Here's another cowboy. I think I just randomly snatched a picture of him. And then right here is the cow of the day. I'm going to name him Jack Sparrow. He has something coming out of his butt, and he literally sold for $1.75. 1 cent per pound. All right, guys, it is now time. Let me show you what we got first. We got these right here. These are 2 hens, and I'm pretty sure the same exact kind of turkey that KANYE is. As you can tell, KANYE's a big white turkey. Yeah, I don't really know what he's not albino. That's like his actual breed is that.
He's a Royal Palm.
I do what now, huh?
He's a Royal Palm turkey.
Oh, yeah, whatever that means. But it's a domesticated white turkey. And then we found some of these guys. And we got them for a pretty good price, too. But we're going to go ahead. We've had them in here for about a day. Yeah, what you going to do, KANYE? What you going to do, KANYE? Walk over and start talking to them or something. They seem to be fitting in pretty good, though. I mean, they're not too crazy. They're not too big. They're really friendly from what I can tell. They'll come right up to you. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. They're
they
pretty
seem pretty good. What are you doing, Steve? Don't jump on me.
He's been jumping on everybody.
Don't jump on me. Yeah, well, KANYE, we got your buddies. You gonna go talk to them? No? Okay, well, they're okay. Let's go get them some corn, see what we can do.
The lady that had them before us said that they'll just follow you around like dogs.
Good. We'll just feed everybody and see if they just, figure it out. Here you go, there's some corn. Y'all want corn? They want grass. Here you go, KANYE. Steve's smelling them, trying to figure out what they are. The cool thing is that they do not care about Steve at all. That shows that they're pretty friendly. That's something I've been wanting for a long time, okay? I've been wanting those turkeys to go along with KANYE. We finally got them, and that should be perfect. We got 1 tom, 2 hens, boom. Should be a perfect little squad. Another cool thing is that we just came out with some new merch. We have this shirt right here. This is one of my favorites because it's a bear and it has mountains in it. It's pretty cool. But if you want this shirt or any of my other merch, go to KendallGray1.com/shop, the first link in the description, and use promo code KING10, all caps. Because KANYE, well, he's not a king, but he might be one day.